Step into 2024 with a bang, because we've got the ultimate lineup of wrist candy that's about to make your bank account dance. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, get ready for a horological journey where every tick oozes style and investment potential. Don't miss out on the chance to be ahead of the game. Hit that subscribe button and let's find your next wrist-worthy obsession. Grand Seiko Hana-Ikada. Guess what's topping our must-have list? It's none other than the Grand Seiko Hana-Ikada. Taking the beloved SBGA 413 Shunbun to the next level, Grand Seiko decided to sprinkle some magic on it by wrapping it in rose gold. The result? The SBGY 026 Hana-Ikada, a rare beauty with only 100 pieces floating around. Imagine a delicate pale pink dial, cozying up in a rose gold case. Talk about a head-turner. But are you curious where Grand Seiko drew inspiration for this dreamy pink vibe? Well, picture Japan post-spring equinox, with warm breezes coaxing cherry blossoms into a romantic dance. Grand Seiko captures this scene masterfully, making Mother Nature blush with every stroke. The Hana-Ikada embodies this romantic flair, and when paired with a rose gold case, that subtle pink dial transforms into a full-on heart eyes emoji. Sometimes coy, sometimes bold, but never subtle, the Hana-Ikada has vintage collectors, especially the pink-on-pink enthusiasts, absolutely losing it. And let's talk about that dial. It's practically a chameleon. The way light plays on its textured surface gives it this enchanting, almost 3D vibe. No distractions, just a finely finished dial that steals the show. Under the hood? None other than the powerhouse, a manual wind spring drive caliber 9R31 with not one but two mainsprings, boasting a 72-hour power reserve. Sneaky move with the power reserve indicator peeking through the sapphire case at the back, prime real estate for such a cool feature. What's more, it is accurate to plus or minus 15 seconds per month, with a smooth, sweeping seconds hand gliding across that dreamy pink canvas. It's practically the watch equivalent of that friend who's always fashionably late. Now the rose gold case, a sleek 38.5mm x 10.2mm, polished to perfection and sitting pretty on the wrist. Add those applied indices and you've got elegance in a case. Hold on though, but what about the price tag? A cool $27,500. Only 100 lucky souls will snag this wrist treasure, but don't worry, Grand Seiko always has more limited editions up its sleeve. Rolex Sea Dweller 126600. Our number 2 pick is a real crowd pleaser, the Rolex Sea Dweller 126600. This one's a classic that decided to hit the gym in 2017, upgrading from the standard 40mm to a bold 43mm case. Under the hood, it's flexing the caliber 32-35 perpetual movement. That's some serious business. And guess who decided to join the party? The Cyclops magnification lens, giving you an up-close and personal view of time. Oh, and that vibrant red Sea Dweller logo. It's back and bolder than ever, shouting louder than your morning alarm. Since 2017, this bad boy has been rocking a 43mm oyster steel case, not just for looks, but also telling time like a boss with running seconds and a date display. The black and luminous dial ensures you're on time, even in the ocean depths. And speaking of depths, this Sea Dweller laughs at pressure with a water resistance of 1,220 meters or 4,000 feet. It's practically a deep sea diver's dream. The unidirectional bezel plays the game well, boasting a black Cerachrom insert with a 60-minute scale. And the crystal? It's not just any crystal, it's sapphire, flat as a pancake and showing off that iconic Cyclops lens, stealing the spotlight. How about the strap or bracelet, you ask? It's the oyster bracelet, stainless steel, because this watch isn't here to mess around. If anything, it seems like the Sea Dweller 126600 is a Rolex innovation showcase, ticking all the boxes of what's hot in the watch world. Consider it the beefier, more adventurous sibling to the Submariner. No wonder Rolex enthusiasts are eyeing it like the last piece of chocolate in the box. But before we dive back into the horological wonders, let's take a quick pit stop. If you're vibing with the watch talk and want to stay in the loop with more timepiece treasures, hit that like button, drop a comment sharing your top pick from the list, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get back into the watch game. Tissot PRX Automatic Powermatic 80. Now the number 3 on our radar is a total plot twist, the Tissot PRX Automatic Powermatic 80. This watch is like the undercover sensation of the timepiece world, quietly winning hearts on both celebrity wrists and everyday folks alike. Bloggers are basically throwing a watch party over it. That's the level of hype we're talking about. But let's rewind a bit. This watch has been simmering for a whole decade, playing the long game. Apparently, when you were just dipping your toes into the watch geekery pool, the Seiko SKX 007 and Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical were the go-to starter watches. Then out of nowhere, Tissot drops the PRX bomb, a steel sports watch under $400. Cool, right? But it lacked the mechanical soul that its buddies like the SKX 007 boasted. But wait, Tissot listened to our watch-loving prayers and gave us the PRX Powermatic 80. It's like they took the OG PRX, slapped on a mechanical upgrade, and spiced up the dial with funky patterns in different colors. The blue one? It's basically the cool cousin of a way more expensive watch we won't name drop. But let's zoom in on the blue dial PRX Powermatic 80. This piece just feels like a whole cultural movement, making waves beyond the watch enthusiast bubble. Sure, the quartz version is a steal at $395, but hold up, $675 for the Powermatic is a steal and a half. It's a legacy from a legendary brand, rocking an ETA-based caliber, specifically the ETA 2824 via the ETA C07.111. And can we talk about that bracelet and clasp setup? Absolute game changer. Insider tip though, the real magic behind this watch's quality and value is the Swatch Group flexing its watch group conglomerate muscles. Yep, they own Tissot, and they're sprinkling some movement magic with their ETA ownership. It's like snagging a premium product at a bargain price. Win-win, right? Oh, and did we mention the PRX has roots in a 70s quartz C-Star and a sophisticated resemblance to watches from the fancier leagues like AP and Patek? Heritage and style. It's a double whammy. Santos De Cartier Chronograph watch. All right, let's dive into number 4, the Santos De Cartier Chronograph watch. Well, Cartier really outdid themselves with this one, wrapping it in a timeless design with a dash of aviation vibes. You see, the Santos De Cartier Chronograph is like a love letter to the aviation roots of the Santos collection, but with a modern twist that screams sophistication. The stainless steel case is like a tribute to the OG Santos, keeping that iconic square shape intact. And can we talk about the polished and satin-finished surfaces? It's like strength and refinement had a beautiful baby, making this watch so versatile for both formal events and casual hangs. But what sets this piece apart? The ergonomic design is like a match made in heaven between style and comfort. The integrated bracelet not only adds a touch of class but also ensures this watch snuggles up on your wrist just right. And about the dial, it's a masterpiece. Cartier's signature Roman numerals are like the headlining act, and those slick blue sword-shaped hands. They're basically the backup dancers stealing the show. The chronograph subdials join in for the functional twist, but don't worry, they know better than to hog the spotlight and mess with the clean and legible vibe. Under the hood, Cartier's automatic movement is a true high-flyer, bringing not just style, but also precision and performance to the table. The chronograph function? Smooth and responsive, a clear nod to Cartier's dedication to top-notch craftsmanship. So whether you're a die-hard aviation buff or just love a good dose of fine horology, the Santos De Cartier Chronograph is like Cartier's mic drop moment. Omega Constellation, Co-Axial Master Chronometer, 131.50.36.20.03.001. Let's move on to number 5. This watch is like a symphony of Omega's history and futuristic vibes, a true masterpiece in the world of timekeeping. Now envision a 36mm stainless steel case that's basically sophistication on steroids. The polished bevels and brushed surfaces, it feels like the watch went to charm school and aced every class. And we can't ignore the Constellation claws on the bezel. They're like the watch's signature ninja move, adding that extra touch of character. But it seems like the real star is that midnight sky blue dial. Sunbrushed finish? Check. The iconic Constellation star at 6 o'clock? Check. Diamond hour markers? Oh, you know, just to sprinkle some subtle luxury on top, all while keeping things readable and elegant. Now, when it comes to tech, the Co-Axial Master Chronometer Caliber 8800 is like the tech whisperer, ensuring precision that makes your OCD proud, laughing at magnetic fields like it's a magic trick, and rocking a power reserve that's basically the Energizer Bunny on steroids, 55 hours and still going strong. And that iconic Constellation bracelet? Polished links and brushed bars are like the VIP section for your wrist. What's more, this timepiece isn't playing by the rules. It's a mashup of classic design and Omega's tech wizardry, making it stand out in the crowd. Because who said watches can't be both timeless and rebellious? It's like finding the James Dean of timekeeping, iconic, cool, and not afraid to break a few rules. And there you have it. We've just dished out the cream of the crop when it comes to watches for your 2024 investment game. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of extraordinary timepieces, don't forget to show us some love. Give that like button a gentle tap, hit subscribe to keep the watch talk going, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We want to know your favorite pick from today's lineup. And before you go, make sure to check out our other videos. We've got a treasure trove of watch wisdom waiting for you. Until next time, may your wrist game be strong and time be forever on your side.